The air we breathe has been around a long time. Now, you might be surprised to know that the particles that we're breathing right now have been on our planet since the oxygen-rich environment that would be necessary for life to begin started. Living creatures have borrowed and returned the same molecules for millennia. In 2017, scientist and author Sam Kean released a book entitled Caesar's Last Breath. In it, he suggests that the air that we inhale today contains some of the same particles inhaled by historical figures like Julius Caesar. Kean explains that the Earth's atmosphere is composed of a mixture of gases that circulate and mix and disperse all of these molecules around the globe over time. And that's what the book does. It traces the journey of these particles, highlighting how they've been recycled and redistributed throughout history. At standard room temperature and pressure, you and I are breathing roughly 25 sextillion molecules each time we breathe. That's 25 with 21 zeros after it. Now, Caesar's breath contained this amount, and over the course of just about 2 years, according to the science, the Earth's currents would have distributed these particles around the world. And today, the author says, roughly 1 molecule of Caesar's inhale and exhale could appear in your next breath. In this morning's readings, we hear of God's Spirit coming to humankind. It is a rush of wind filling the room, a lungful of air discharged into God's people. Jesus inhaled deeply and exhaled God's life-giving force. Heaven's atmosphere was literally poured into human lungs. And where is that atmosphere now? Where has God's Spirit gone? You see, that's a good question, because many people will feel like they've had the wind knocked right out of them, that the air right now is a bit stale, life force deflated. Ancient stories like the one we've heard today feel really far removed from reality. God's link to humankind, if there ever was one, feels distant. Yet, what Christians proclaim today, on this feast day, and enact in the baptisms that we are about to perform right over at that font, is a connection to God today. We are integrated with the disciples through time and share in their experiences. God's Spirit is here, and that's just not a turn of phrase. A divine energy unites us. We are, in fact, exchanging in our lungs the same molecules inhaled by disciples long ago. Maybe that's helpful to remember. When God seems distant, take note of your breathing. For that's as close as God is to us, in our very breath. Savor this moment. It is holy. In this instance, you are connected to every living creature on this planet. And you are also connected to a God that made it and breathed it. God's Spirit isn't consumed. It isn't far away. God's Spirit is in this room. Go on. Breathe it in.